On the move. And State Bank, we never forget it's your money.
Tonight on Saturday Night Replay, league leaders Hawthorn meet Melbourne at VFL Park, and the Demons are in the hot seat. Successive losses to Carlton and Fitzroy, and suddenly they're starting to slide. Hawthorn, on the other hand, has just kept winning. Also tonight we go to Princes Park, where the giant-killing Lions are looking to continue their fight for a finals berth with a win over the West Coast Eagles. But the Eagles too have been on a roll. They're out to make it 4 wins in a row.
Good evening everyone and welcome to Saturday Night Replay. As I've mentioned, 2 very important games we're going to be showing you tonight out at VFL Park and also Princes Park, and later on in the show crossing up to the offices of the Sunday Press. A sentimental night for Scott Palmer tonight with the last edition of the Press coming out tomorrow. But let's get down to action. First up, out at VFL Park, Hawthorn and Melbourne. Hawthorn in recent weeks have been like a machine, just grinding on towards September. Melbourne, on the other hand, although they defeated Hawthorn earlier in the year, have suffered setbacks through injuries and suspensions. They've had a really shocking run as far as injuries are concerned. But there was hope for the Demons. In the first half, well, Hawthorn snuck away in the first term, kicking away with 3 goals to 20 to just 3 behinds, and at half-time led 6-9-45 to Melbourne, who could manage only that 1 goal, and that was kicked in the second quarter, 1-5-11. Let's now pick up the action in the third quarter at VFL Park with Drew Morfitt, Ian Robertson and Ross Glendinning.
Umpire Brian Sheehan getting the second half underway. Deere charges at O'Dwyer. Langford solidly through there. Buckenara the first one to go in and get the ball and wins a free kick for it. And Chris Langford down on his haunches. He dealt out the bump and looks as though he might have come off second best.
There's Gary Buckenara getting the free for that high contact.
So Buckenara from just behind the centre puts it out wide to the wing, but Glenn Lovett leads the race and takes the mark for Melbourne.
Hasn't done all that bad either, Glenn Lovett. He's kicked towards half forward and a good strong mark has been taken by Hughes. He gets the hand pass back to Lovett. Melbourne really haven't done much with it. Now Lovett's kicked towards centre half forward, gathered by White, tackled by Jenke, but White gets his kick away deep into the pocket and it rolls through for a behind. So the first score in the third quarter goes to Melbourne, and let's hope they can get 2 or 3 quick goals and make a bit of a game of it. Mew kicks it into the back pocket where Buckenara takes the mark. Buckenara's kick further afield and the mark has been taken by Langford. He's pretty casual. He's kicking towards the centre. Gather there by Condon. Not quite. Platten bumped off the ball. Unfairly, says the umpire, and Platten will take the free kick on the defensive side of centre wing. Platten's drop punt kick. Brereton in front. Good punch by Rowe. Attempted kick off the ground by Glenn Lovett. White. Phoebe, who's played well. Tingay's kick. Brett Lovett getting underneath it and takes a good mark in front of Johnny Platten, and professionally done by Jay Platten to dispossess the Melbourne player, and the umpire will not let Brett Lovett play on, go back and kick over the man on the mark. He does that, kicks it in towards centre half forward. It's over the top. Beveridge, O'Dwyer, left foot kick by O'Dwyer, might bounce through. No, it just misses to the left and goes through for another behind to Melbourne. So it's been a spirited opening, Ross, by the Demons in this third quarter. Yes, they certainly look a lot
better, and Sean White's obviously a bit more determined down there at centre half forward, and they're going to need a lot more from their forwards, obviously.
Mew kicks in. Buckenara, oh, beautiful use of the hip, just to get wide out of the road. He's kicked to centre wing. Condon, brilliant, to Pritchard. And the pass for Dunstall, but way too wide.